Hello, Periscope. How are you today? I'm going to let everybody just have a second to log on and join us. If you're just joining us now, go ahead and swipe over on the bottom there and share this on Twitter if you'd like. We'd love to get this spread around. This is, oh, hey, Lena. Thanks for joining us. Where are you from? Let us know. Just type in if this is your first time watching us. Just say hi. We'd love to have you on. I'm in the middle of, well, it's really the beginning of a year-long series where I'm live streaming every day. I'm bouncing between Facebook, Periscope, and Snapchat to do my live streams. It's on social media tips and blogging. So yesterday's, I want to give you a couple updates real quick. First of all, I taught my parents how to Snapchat. They're in their 60s. And they are on a cruise, or they're about to get on a cruise. They've been driving from Minnesota down to Louisiana. So they're down, I guess, Louisiana. I don't know how they say it, but they are down there now, and they've been snapping the whole trip, and it has been a glorious thing. I'm going to try to bring up their Snapcode in case you want to follow them, because it's pretty funny. 60-year-olds think of Snapchat much differently than I do. I don't think they know how to use the typing yet, so every picture... they just write the words instead of typing them in. It's kind of priceless. But let me get you here. If I go view that page, you can see it. Okay. So while I'm working on that, hey, how are you? Thanks for saying hi. So while I'm getting that up for you, yesterday we talked about being spontaneous, and it was a live stream that we did on Facebook. And if you want to see that, you can go to our website, dan330.com/live. We have every day of this whole series there. But in that series, we've got this. Still working on Snapcode. Sorry. There we go. Right after I got done with that, I went out and did a Periscope because I was out on a walk while it was snowing out with my dog. Oh, hi. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, that's my princess. So anyways, so what we did was we went out there, and I had over 100 live viewers, which was pretty good. So we got to go out there. We had a lot of people who had never been out in a frozen lake, so we walked out in the lake, and kind of a cool thing. Well, I also had my camera because if you watch that post, you can get a little of the backstory why I was out there and doing that. But we took a couple pictures from that trip, of that walk, and they've been doing absolutely crazy. I'm going to show you a couple of them here. So I took this, just cattails in the snow, in a swamp. Those are it was kind of a cool picture. That did just unbelievably well on Twitter and Facebook, and then we had some dogwood over here from the trip too. So just wanted to share that with you, a little bit of an update of that. So if you want to read that post and see that Periscope, I download the Periscope on my phone, I put it up on YouTube, and then I moved it over to my site embedded in this post. If you go to dan330.com, it's the first one that's there on the top left. Now I finally got that Snapcode up, so if you want to follow my parents on their cruise, this is him right there. So it's worth it, trust me. It's pretty funny. So anyways, that's what we're doing there, and I want to just kind of move on a little bit, and we're going to get... So today is episode 9 of Daily Social Tips, and we're going to be talking about... What is it? We're going to be talking about understanding trends. One of the first mistakes I made when my family became bloggers was that we had a really big gardening account on Pinterest. There was about 1.5 million people, and you can read our story on our site a little more if you want. But what ended up happening was we thought the gardening started, we didn't even think that it might start earlier for other people, in May. So we were putting up because we're from Minnesota, all sorts of content around putting your gardens in May. And it just didn't do that well. And what we found out was, as I learned more about Google Analytics and understanding who our viewers really were and the readers, we found out that 80% of them were within 100 miles of the Gulf Coast. So down there, they're putting in their gardens in the next 4 or 5 weeks. So, and it's, in the middle of January now. So by February, they're full swing in the gardening, and we don't get to it till late May. So we just completely missed the boat. So it's really important to understand what the trends are. I'm going to, And that's true for all the holidays. Just knowing what kind of content you got to plan a little bit what you're going to put up. So Christmas cookies early January will not do well. I can tell you that. What is doing well right now are vacations. Minnesota vacations are doing really well. People are starting the planning process for the summers here, but also spring break, tropical travel. People are looking for ways to get out of here. Those types of trends, understand them so your content is relevant and useful for people. But also, it's not just the seasonal things. Understand the smaller things. I did that spontaneous walk in the park, took a couple pictures. They went great. People loved it. Got a bunch of people reading them. They're trending right now on my site. And it's just one of those things that just happened to be out and did it. Took a couple nice pictures, and that was it. I'm gonna play off that again, as long as people are interested, as long as it's doing well. I have a neighbor up here that makes the national news, and he makes snow sculptures in his front yard. It's a couple of guys, they're in their 20s, a couple friends or brothers or something. I'll get you the whole scoop when I get there. But they do these huge snow sculptures. I think 2 years ago they're on Fox News, but they always make the local news big deal. So I'm going to play off of the success with the snow yesterday and all the live viewers they had in Periscope then about going out in the lake and kicking the ice and that kind of stuff. And we're going to go roll right into a big snow sculpture that's just about 1.5 miles away from here. So that's the way we're going to do it. We have so the point for today's episode is understand the trends, understand the big trends, but also understand the short-term trends. That's going to help you really build your traffic up and make sure that you're serving relevant content to your readers. So thanks for joining us. That was episode 9 of Daily Tips Live. This will be on the website. You can follow me at Periscope here. This is at Dan330MSP. And you can follow me on Facebook or Snapchat, Chris, CHRIS.Ashback, ASHBACH. So I'm going to end that part of the episode.